Are you thinking about making a move to Greensboro, North Carolina, and you want to know all there is to know about the neighborhood of Lake Daniel? Well, then today you are going to want to check out this video. My name is Meredith Parsons. I'm a realtor. I live here. I love it here. I want you to move here and love it here as much as I do. And if you could do this, it would be so awesome. If you could like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because each week I'm going to be taking a little tour, a little adventure of all things Greensboro Triad area, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. You ready to go check out Lake Daniel? Let's go. Are here today in the neighborhood of Lake Daniel, and Lake Daniel is a sweet little neighborhood located basically downtown. It is a very small neighborhood with about 900 residents that live here, and what I love about this neighborhood is it's got a lot of history. It was built in the early 1900s, maybe like 1920s, and they're just cute little houses, but they're not all small houses. They range in all different sizes, but if you've seen any of my other videos, you know how much I love historical old houses and how they're all just very different. This is centrally located. You're about 4 minutes to downtown, and I'd say 14 minutes to the airport. It is great with this neighborhood is that you have all the roads to get around on, so that's definitely a plus. I do love that this neighborhood is really quiet. There are people fixing up the houses around here, and that is because it is older houses, right? They range from like the 20s to predominantly the 70s. We have some new constructions that were built in the 90s, but it is very quiet here. The only thing that may make noise is you're basically right across the street, depending on where you are in the neighborhood, across from Grimsley High School. So they do have Friday night football games, not all the time, it's usually every other weekend. And they do have a marching band, and Blue Steel is their drum line. So we do have that in terms of noise that you may be hearing, but other than that, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. Let me spin around and just give you a taste of like the different houses. So like that's a newer house, but then you've got like this little cute little Tudor, but just definitely a very different vibe in terms of houses. Like how cute is that with that front porch? So they range in price from $230 to $419 was the one that I found. That was the most. Obviously that's probably that's the bigger one, because they do range in sizes from 900 square feet, so some of them are really tiny, to 2,700 square feet. But I think this is a great neighborhood in terms of if you're trying to get into schools or trying to be centrally located, but then also having like the quiet feel of a neighborhood and not being downtown. I mean, at certain parts you can actually see downtown is just right there. And you also have Battleground too. So Battleground has all the shops, all the restaurants, like local ones. They do have chains too, but it is nice that you have everything so close to you in terms of restaurants, in terms of shopping. So local ones close by, you've got Pig Pounder, which is like a local brew. You've got Mac's Speed Shop, which is a fun one. Scratch is right next to it, which is like a fried chicken place. You've got 1618 in Midtown. If you're looking to go downtown, you've got like Sage Mule is there. You've got Crafted. Our favorite restaurant is not too far from here is Ember. It's like right on the other side of Bryan Boulevard. So all of those are like right at your fingertips. Everything's super close, which makes it great. Grocery stores, you have, if you go up Lawndale, Battleground and Lawndale are basically kind of connected. You've got a Harris Teeter up there, or you just hop on Bryan Boulevard and you're like less than 2 miles away to Friendly Center, where you can shop there or go to the grocery store. So you've got Harris Teeter and you've got Whole Foods at Friendly Center. So, and there's that shopping there. On top of all the other shops, you've got the whole Friendly Center. We are at, like it says, Lake Daniel Park. They've got a playground for the kiddos, and they even have tennis courts right over there. And what's great about this is on the other side of this creek, they have, it's not the Greenway, because we've got a downtown Greenway and the other Greenway on the north of town, but it's a section that connects it. And it's like one of those where you can just do workouts and you can do other things, you know, like they have the different stations. So that's an awesome plus to this neighborhood, is you've got this green space just right here. I would definitely check out my video on green spaces if that's something that you're interested in checking out, because there's so many ones. You've got the Bog Gardens and Lindley Park and the Bicentennial Gardens like 7 minutes away. So you have tons of green spaces and outdoor activities super close by. And schools for this neighborhood that you are slotted for are Lindley Elementary, Kaiser Middle, and Grimsley High School. So I'd already told you about the school being right there, and it is literally right there. You would walk to school. No buses, you would walk. So they do have footpaths on the trails to get you there, so they're great about doing that. So I hope you have learned all that you wanted to know about Lake Daniel. If you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below. And I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Bye.